Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Barrel Lab. It's another episode of the Daily Barrel Report. Coming in, gonna be reviewing the slate for July 2nd. Man, July 1st was an interesting day. Books definitely came back for some money. They weren't too happy about the day before, but it's okay, right? We still saw a lot of things go right. Some things went wrong, but we learned from it, and so do have something I am going to be showing you guys that I'm implementing again just to sort of simplify who we're looking at and what we're looking at. As you guys know, I do back test. I am keeping a rolling tally of the model, so I know what the stat is. I can actually give you all what I'm saying, like an idea of how often these things are hitting, and so updated right now with the barrel signal. So this is overall still that same bucket of stats that we had. It's just the last 2 days since we have actually identified it as the barrel signal. It hit for 20%, but overall that bucket is still hitting at 15.71%. Barrel score alone, greater than 65. It has dropped down from that. What was it at? I'll show you. It was at 15%, 15.49% yesterday. So it did drop down a little bit just based on the results. Some things did adjust from what I saw in my back testing as well. A barrel score greater than or equal to 60 plus the split of greater than or equal to 60 is sitting right around 13.54%. So these are our top three buckets, stat buckets as far as what's producing. And I'm okay with this because when we're looking at the barrel signal, right, it's not necessarily um, telling us that this person is going to hit a home run, right? What it is just identifying the profiles that match all of that check all of the boxes that we need to hit a home run per se. So I just want to make that clear. Barrel signal, I know I was saying automatic home run per se, but that's just who I'm going to favor for a home run more than somebody else because they do match those boxes. Um, so something I was working on a little bit, and this is just going to be continuously worked on as I get more information from the model, as we get more data every day. Um, it's right now just identifying all of the barrel signals. So this backtest shortlist, what this is, guys, is guys and girls, right? I'm not trying to yeah, I know because both watch, right? And so I do appreciate everybody watching. And man, again, let me start there. Shout out to you guys. Um, Honestly, I wasn't expecting any of this growth, so I do appreciate everybody who has been tapping in, everybody who's been reaching out, asking questions. Man, like this is really for us. So I appreciate everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's been reaching out. So the backtest shortlist is anybody who has that baseline score of barrel score of 65 because that's the lowest bucket that's been hitting. Um, I could even include right go down to 60 with the split of 60, but as more data comes out, like I said, we'll go from there. But we go baseline of just 65 because we know that that is hitting alone at a right? I'm not with the split alone. It's hitting at a 12% rate. So I'm okay with starting there. So what this list is just really that. It's just a short list of anybody who has a barrel score of 65 or greater. This way, you're not necessarily having to scroll through 15 game slates, 9 players on each team, right? Like, it could get overwhelming for somebody who may be newer to the space. Hell, it could be overwhelming for me sometimes when I'm just trying to get in something quick, right? I'm like, I don't want to look at all these names. So I'm trying to create different data pools where we could just look at a smaller pool of names that we know consistently hit within these ranges that we want. What's cool about this backtest shortlist, what I really feel I'm going to end up using this for is how to pair, right? And this is just the start of something that I'm thinking about because I know pairing is a big thing for everybody, right? Like pairing is tough. It's always tough. So I'm going to also be testing different ways to pair different formulas, that not different formulas, different combinations, I should say. So that is something that I'll be working on soon. But this was just the start of that thought process, of just kind of aggregating all of that information into one area. So yeah, that's the back to short list. And then what I also have is just the short list of the barrel signal list. Yeah, the barrel signal list. As opposed to going to all the games, we could start here. And we know that there was what, 19 barrel signals today. These are them. Right? These are those 19 barrel signals. And so if you wanted to just start there with the barrel signalers, um, we could. Right? That's a thing too. It is something that can be done. Um, so these were just a couple of things that I felt would help a lot of people, um, including myself. Right? And so that's why I'm just kind of sitting on here so you guys can see who's up here, see the information. I know a lot of people asking me when this is going to be available. So I wasn't expecting, yeah, I wasn't expecting this. So it was just something I was doing out of a hobby. But I'm going to work really hard to get this out by, I don't want to say by 4th of July, but sometime this weekend, next weekend, I should have at least a test site up to where you guys can hop on it, play around with it, and just kind of go through this while you're watching the videos, right? Because I want you guys to learn how to read these numbers and not just listen to me read the numbers. Like, I'm okay with doing that. That's why I enjoy it. But I'm more so trying to educate and teach you guys how to read this too, so you guys can go and find them plays for yourself. So those are just two things that I added there for you, for everybody. I wanted to go over real quick. So now let's go ahead and get into these games, man. We got 9 games for the second, um, which is, I like a smaller slate. It gives us a little bit more time to focus on, certain players, really more time to break down certain data. So let's just get into it. Let me see, I got my notes set up and everything. Yeah. All right. First game, we got Pittsburgh at Philly. Top reads for this game: Schwarber, Harper, Brandon Lowe, and Valdez. Um, let's see here. So Schwarber's got the best form, it looks like, right now. He was swinging and missing today, though. That was something that I was paying attention to. But he's a swing and miss guy. That's just what happens. He's a swing and miss guy. He's a power hitter. He's looking to hit home runs. So just keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind. Let's go ahead and get into the games. So Pittsburgh versus Allen Ronhell. His ERA is 4.5, so I went ahead and added that on here, and his Ks per 9 innings is 9.8. And so that's just an average of how many strikeouts they have over 9 innings. But keep in mind, right, a pitcher may not necessarily pitch a full 9 innings. So that kind of calculates a couple games in a sense, right? Just think about it that way. It's not always one game necessarily. So for Pittsburgh, barrel score is going low. Valdez, Reynolds, Rodriguez. Matchup score, we got Valdez, Lowe, Rodriguez, Reynolds. Man, Brandon Lowe was a little bit disappointing. He was a barrel signal yesterday, past couple days, but it's okay. Only barrel signal in this game we've got right now is Bryce Harper. I do still have the box that identifies how many barrel scores we have in, like how many barrels we have in here. There was a bug in it, so I had to just kind of get it off of here really quick before it messed with everything else on the screen. But it will be back in the next video. Don't worry, guys, because I do like that feature. But so it will be back in the next video. Now Brandon Lowe looks good. Valdez looks good. Reynolds looks good. And so again, when we're thinking about what we can be doing with these players, we can be taking bases. Um, right, ERA 4.5, so he's given up at least 4 runs. I see at least 4 runs in here, right? If they make contact and get on base, right, Valdez can come and score. Lowe can score. Reynolds can score. Rodriguez can score. Oh, hurt, right? There's ways that these guys can score, and so thinking about that, that's why I like hits, runs, and RBIs. Um, might start using that as a focus point first. I know fantasy score is really strictly for people who use like Prize Picks or Underdog. I know I said that the other video. It's not like something you could do on FanDuel, DraftKings, or anything like that. Not to my knowledge that I know of. So that's why for people who do have those books, hits, runs, RBIs, um, and total bases are going to be the best props where we could really capitalize on that. Um, so yeah, right now let's go. I'm going Valdez. All right, and so bases, hits, runs, RBIs. Low, same thing. Do bases, hits, runs, RBIs. And he chalked me today. Let me not go ahead and just immediately chase him just because he looks good. Reynolds definitely could be heating up too. Oh, Hearn had a good game. And the cool thing is, right, if you see, I'll say it this way, if you see 2 or 3 people who you like, um, easy four-mans you could do is you could do like correlation slips. You could take the 3 hitters you want and you take that pitcher under strikeouts, or how I usually look at it is under fantasy score. Right? If I know that 3 hitters are going to do well, I'm going to assume that pitcher's going to do bad. So that's kind of how I'll stack those batters. Like Detroit the other day, we could have did that per se. Um, so that's the thought process there. But here, yeah, Valdez looks good. I mean, I like Lowe. I can't deny that Lowe looks good. Um, or if he chalks him maybe a third time in a row, then I'll be like, okay, let me go ahead and stop. Let me go ahead and stop chasing him. But for me, again, I'm trusting the data. I do understand there's different context that goes into it, but for right now, we just trust the data. And then Rodriguez, we'll go ahead and put Rodriguez on there too. Total bases, hits, runs, RBIs. All right, going down to Philly. Philly versus Jared Jones. ERA is 5.76, and his Ks over 9 is 9. So this could be a high-scoring game. All right, combined ERA of 10. So like 10 total runs, right? Looking at possible lines, probably like 8.5, 9.5. So weather is heating up everywhere in the country. Top barrel score right now is going Schwarber, Harper, Brandon Marsh, Real Muto. Matchup is going Schwarber, Harper, Sosa. Now, the one other thing that the data has been telling me and what I've identified through back testing is the 70, before it was the 60 to 69 range that was hitting at a higher clip. As we can see, that numbers dropped off. Now that we're getting more results, the model's adjusting itself, and it is catching now that the 70 to 79 range is becoming the most accurate. I'm not going to say the most accurate, but has the higher hit rate, even higher than anybody who's an 80 plus score. So what that is telling me is the barrel score 80 plus, look at them as like your props, the total bases, hits, runs, RBIs. Because situationally, right, they might get walked. They may not always get pitched to the same way. There's different types of strategies when you're pitching to power hitters. So that's why we do see those hitters falling within, that 5, 6, 7 hole and may hit the home run. In our case, those with the lower barrel score may hit the home run. So just keep that in mind too. Schwarber is somebody who does get on base. I mean, again, Will Bacon 5.38, so that's really good. His on base average per contact is what that means. He's got great sweet spot, great barrel. Yeah, so I mean, again, Schwarber could be somebody who you go for. Now, if you wanted to stay away from the chalk name, I mean, Harper's got the barrel signal, so I do want to look at Harper for tomorrow. As far as bases, hits, runs, RBIs, to be safe there first. Marsh is heating up like ridiculous, like no other. So Harper and Marsh will be the first two who I'm thinking about for Philly. And because Harper does have the barrel signal, right, I'll think and look to take him for a home run. Let me see. Derek Hill looks cool. I like Stott. He's got the platoon advantage tomorrow as well. All right, Stott can do something. He's somebody who makes really good contact. Let's see. He's not like a crazy power hitter or anything, but he does have a good launch angle, and so yeah, Stott could be somebody who could cash for bases tomorrow. Let me go ahead and get Marsh up here, though. Total bases, hits, runs, RBIs, and then Stott. Total bases, hits, runs, RBIs. I want to keep this clean, so I don't know if that was me writing too many props the other day. Like if I put even all of them, hitter fantasy score, all of right. Assume that if I'm taking somebody for bases and hits, runs, RBIs, I'm also gonna take them for fantasy score, right? That kind of all falls under that bucket for me. All right, let's go ahead and get to that next game. Got Cincinnati versus Milwaukee. Here it is. I don't know what was going on. Top barrel score, 74.7. Barrel signals in this game, we've got 2. Top home run form for this game is 81%. So let's see what we could get out of this game. This could be a good one. Top reads for the game is going Bowers, Stewart, Chourio, and Ellie. Barrel signalers, we got South Stewart and Chourio. South Stewart, man. You guys know how I feel about him. Honestly, though, shout out to South Stewart. Even though you talked to us today, bro, that was still a fire slip. Hope you guys can see, you know what I'm saying, what we're trying to do here, how we piece things together. And so for me, I'm a running back. Stewie does have the barrel signal. Yeah, I'm running him back completely. And be my day late until he's not a day late and I gotta chalk him and put him on the ban list. But right now I'm okay with that. I'm okay with taking Stewie again. Ooh, he is going against Mizorowski. However, Mizorowski could give up a few hits. He can give up a couple hits. But that's gonna be a tough matchup though. So just keep that in mind, guys. We may not see a lot of home runs out of this game. And Chase Burns is on the other end. So we got 1.45 ERA versus 2.36, right? K's over 9, 13.3 versus 11. These are top 5 pitchers in the league right now. So just keeping that in mind. Cincinnati does have a few people with the high swinging strike rate. So looking at Stewart does kind of, how do I say, makes me hesitant. But for the purposes of testing the data, I'm still going to put him on a slip because he still does have the barrel signal. Um, you can call me naive for that, right? Because in this case, this isn't me taking into account previous history. I'm not looking to see if he has had history with him before. I'm not telling you all to do that. I'm just giving you context of why he's being chosen in this moment because I'm seeing numbers, I'm seeing data. Now, we could take this a step further. We could look and see what type of history South Stewart has against Mizorowski. Matter of fact, all of, because that's going to be the determining factor for this game, to be honest with you. Yeah, to be really honest with you. All right, so I'm just looking up some information. So even then, though, top barrel score is going Stewart, Ellie, Stevenson. Top three matchup is going Ellie, Stevenson, and Stewart. So Stewart does have the best barrel score. He is top three in matchup. He does have the best form. I'm okay with taking that risk. I'm okay with that. He's got good. Well, he's good. Got good on base, right? Got great barrel. He's getting nice fly balls, and he's got good launch angle, right? So Stewart checks those boxes for me still. Next would be Ellie. Let me see. Nah. If I put Ellie, you guys know who I'm talking about, right? Ellie De La Cruz. Ellie De La Cruz. I mean, Blade, but I think my boy went 0 for 4 today. It was kind of nasty sight to see. He got walked, I think, too. Was it 1 or 2 walks? But yeah, it wasn't a good hitting day for some people. So I'm not even gonna do it, especially with the negative form. I'm just gonna stay away. I'm gonna just kind of keep it where it is. I'm gonna keep it where it is. Stewart and Ellie. I'm not gonna force anything with this game again because it's Mizorowski. So, moving on to Milwaukee's though. Milwaukee versus Burns. Top three barrel scores going Bowers, Chourio, and Contreras. Top three matchup is going Bowers, Mitchell, and Chourio. Barrel signal is going Chourio. So we're gonna go Chourio. Alright, I'm gonna go Chourio. Oh. Nah. Let's see who else. And Bryce Turing's been heating up. He did us a solid today. He's got a platoon advantage too. Garrett Mitchell just doesn't have his form's kind of been not declining, not going up, right? He's just kind of been nice and steady right where he is. He does still have good on base. He's got good barrel. He's got good fly ball. Home run to fly ball ratio, right? His fly ball is actually not the best, but he does hit the ball pretty hard. But as far as, right, who I think is going to produce offense, it'd be Chourio. I think the next would be Bowers. Right, Bowers is somebody who gets on base, somebody who creates extra bases, hits the ball in the air, hits the ball hard. Yeah. Total bases, hits, runs, RBIs right there. If you wanted a third, right, like if you were wanted to look at somebody else, that's a big if. It would be Contreras. Right, it would be Contreras. He's got the best form. He's not at 65 for barrel score. He's right on the cusp, right? That's 63.7. He could heat up, though, at some point, right? It does look like he's hitting the ball good. No, he's getting on base. He's just not creating extra bases right now at the moment. Not too many extra bases, I should say, at the moment. Um, so yeah, nah, I'm not gonna force that if anymore. Just looking at that, so I want to take my time with it. It would be Mitchell though, as far as his on base average is. Yeah, Will Bacon best on the team. Yeah, Mitchell would probably be the third guy. And I would just take bases. I'm not saying he won't score. I'm not saying he can't score. But he's just not hitting the ball in the air per se. He doesn't have the best launch angle, so it could just be like liners, right? Line drive, singles. Don't really get too many extra bases on that. So that's why I say bases, because I do see him still getting at least 2 hits, because he does get on base when he makes contact. So yeah, Mitchell would be bases. Worst case scenario, you could take him for hits, runs, and RBIs, right? He is valuable for that market too. I'd be okay with that. All right, let's go to this next game. Next game, we got Miami versus Colorado. Coors Field. Let's see what happens. Top barrel score is 87.7. And barrel signal, we got one this game. Top home run form, those sitting at 94%. And the culprit for that, he's got the top barrel and the top home run form. Hunter Goodman. Come on down, Hunter Goodman. Top reads for the game goes to Goodman, Stowers, I don't know how you say that, and Casey and Moniak. And I like all four, right? If you wanted to do, there's your four right there. There's your four leg. Goodman, Stowers, Casey, and Moniak. I'll run that too with you guys. I do like these four. These are four bats that produce offense, four bats that get on base, extra bases, make contact, have a good barrel. This could be a really good game. This is actually, I'd say, our target game. Look at the pitching. We got Michael Lorenz pitching. ERA is 6.83. And Ryan Gusto pitching. ERA of 5.06. Ugh. This could be a disgusting game tomorrow, guys. This game could be great. Like, it could be disgusting. 3 o'clock. Yeah, this could be a good one. So immediately off the bat, right, for Miami, barrel score is going Stowers, Casey, Hernandez. Matchup is going Stowers, Conine, Casey. Barrel signal is going Casey. So that's what I'm going. That's where I'm starting, I should say, right? Home run, total bases, hits, runs, RBIs. And again, for price picks, you could take anybody who's got a barrel signal for fantasy as well. If they hit a home run, they cash all of these props. And that's, yeah, that's the other thing. So shout out to Christina Betts, man. If you guys don't know, go follow Christina Betts on Twitter. She's the one who really, like, drilled that in my head as far as water down. What that means is if I'm taking somebody for a home run, I'm going to water down, quote unquote, and take their other props, take their bases, take their hits, runs, RBIs, all right? And you don't have to take necessarily, so this is a good break in the moment. As far as people ask, well, what line am I taking them for? What are you taking them for when you say their bases or their hits, runs, RBIs? Baseline, I'd say 1.5, right? 1.5 bases, 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Bottom line, if a person has the barrel signal, for us specifically, you can like do an alt line. You could take 2.5 hits, runs, RBIs, 2.5 bases, right? Think about it that way. These are other ways that you can maximize your odds while not having to necessarily take the riskiest prop of a home run. So I just wanted to drop that in there and drop that on you guys. So after Casey, Stowers does look good. I mean, the whole team right, could possibly just pop off tomorrow. But yeah, Stowers would be the next on the list. Yeah, Hernandez would be up there too. And he's got the barrel score above 65. All right, he's got good Will Bacon, so he's getting on base when he's making contact. He's got great fly ball, got good hard hit, hits the ball very hard, and hits the ball at a nice angle in the air. So yeah, Hernandez would be the third to top that off. Total bases, hits, runs, RBIs. Let me throw this over here because that's going to bother me. Yeah, let's do it that way. All right. Now, for Colorado, I know he doesn't have the barrel signal, but he's a walking lick right now. Hunter Goodman has also been on a pretty hot bat streak. He's not going to have the... He's definitely not going to have the barrel signal, though, because his odds are going to be probably 185, plus 200, right? And barrel signals plus 301 and greater. But Goodman would be the first look for me tomorrow. He cashed today. He was a barrel signal yesterday and cashed. Moniak. I don't even have to look at the stats. I like Moniak, right? I know, how do I say this? Some of these players I've been watching, I just kind of like a couple players in baseball who I pay attention to. And Moniak is one of those players. And since he's been back off the injury, remember, guys, when he got back, I want to say, last week, when he popped back up on the roster, he was at maybe, I want to say, like a 2 home run form. So within this last 2 weeks, he's improved his home run form by 30%. Give him another 2 weeks, and he'll be sitting right up there with Goodman. Pretty sure. Great Will Bacon, so he's getting on base when he makes contact. He's got great pulled barrel, good barrel for balls in play. All right, good home run to fly ball ratio, good fly ball, great launch angle. Yeah, so that, like I said, without even looking, I know Moniak. Moniak and Goodman, as you can see, are kind of similar. They're pretty much the same person. Goodman is just a little bit bigger, so he probably's got a lot more power. But, you know what I'm saying? Once you can kind of see those patterns, you don't have to chase every player. You won't have to chase every player. For anybody else who looks like they could do something, I'm not even going to force it because look at these home run forms, right? Nobody necessarily is showing me that they're hitting well consistently, other than Goodman and Moniak, who have watched increase his form by 30% since he's been back. So that's where we're going there. But again, remember, it's 5.06 ERA versus 6.83. If there's any game to attack, it would be this game right here, for sure. So moving on to the next one, we got White Sox versus Cleveland. Looking at it, 82 is going to be the top barrel score. We've got 3 barrel signals in this game. Top home run form for this game is going to be 81%. So this is going to be an interesting game too. Slade Ciccone, I don't know how to say that last name, man. ERA 4.18. Davis Martin, ERA 3.0. So could be a decent game, fairly decent game. Barrel score going Montgomery, Vargas, Grichuk. Matchup is going Montgomery, Grichuk, and Vargas. And of course, Vargas has a barrel score today. Yo, they're really bugging, bro. I don't even know if I could put mans on a slip again. Like that would really that would take a lot out of me to have to put him on a slip again. But I know for sure I do like Montgomery. Montgomery is somebody who respects the coin. But what I do know about baseball, though, people could have 2 bad games, 3 bad games. They could come back and hit 4 home runs in a single game. Like, look at Dansby Swanson. Dansby Swanson was having a very quiet, like a decent, okay season. What now? He's got 5 home runs in the last 24 hours. Anything could happen in these sports. Anything. I'm going to put Vargas on the list, guys. Don't bite me for this. The reason being is because somebody out there needs to still understand the mechanics of what we're looking for. We can't let our personal bias of losing the slip affect somebody else's judgment of a good looking profile. That's just the only thing I can say there. Right? And I hope you all can understand that. I don't want us to let our bias affect a good looking play. Now, if somebody's just chalk and he's just chalk 2 weeks in a row, like how James Wood was, sure, absolutely understandable. If you're only chasing home runs, but yeah, damn, Vargas couldn't even get us a hit, so I get it. But by principle, because he's got the barrel signal, I have to put him on the list. I have to. All right, I just have to. He didn't have the barrel signal yesterday, if I remember correctly. So it could be that he's got a favorable matchup. The matchup could just be in his favor today. The weather might be in his favor today. You never know. You never know. Top reads for this game is going Colson Montgomery, Miguel Vargas, Kyle Manzardo, and Randall Gachuk. And as expected, my favorite bat for Cleveland is the barrel signal, the only barrel signal for them. But as far as the White Sox go, Grichuk looks good too, guys. You could take Grichuk for bases and hits, runs, RBIs. I really like Grichuk. I mean, I don't want to just, oh, this guy looks good, put him on the list. This guy looks good, put him on the list. Or I'm trying to discern doing that. But Benintendi does look good. Benintendi does look like he could produce some offense tomorrow. He's got great pulled barrel, solid sweet spot, great home run to fly ball ratio, great fly ball ratio. Hard hit is solid, and his launch angle is a very nice launch angle. Top four sitting above that 65, that base 65 that we want, that we're looking for. So yeah, Benintendi will get the nod. Benintendi will get the nod. I'm okay with that. All right, let's see. Cleveland versus Davis Martin. Barrel score, Manzardo, Hoskins, Arias. Matchup, Arias, Manzardo. Is that Watson? Yeah, let's see. Oh, Hoskins. I don't know what it is. Oh, Watson, yeah, it was okay. Let's see. Platoon advantage. Goodwill Bacon. That's what it was. I'm like, yeah, some small sample size. 4 balls in play. So, I mean, but out of those 4 balls, though, the dude got on base. He was making a shake. He got a good barrel. He had a good C spot when he made that contact. So, it could be somebody to pay attention to. Definitely could be. But, we got to go Manzardo. Manzardo's got barrel signal, best barrel score. I'm going to say the best home run form. Not to take anything away from Watson, but it's only 4 balls in play. So can't really speak to the historical data there, I would say. So yeah, one and only bat that I've been touching is Manzardo. I've seen other people go. I have. I've watched it. Watched the game today. But I didn't like them. I'm not saying you guys don't have to take them or you can't take them. I just personally didn't like the risk. I just didn't like the risk. Yeah, nothing's immediately just sticking out to me. Other than this dude Watson. Yeah, Hoskins could do something too. So if no, new, don't do it, bro. All right, I'm not giving you guys another person from that team. I just can't. I just wouldn't feel right. Manzardo's the last person from Cleveland. Next game should have some better bats in this one. Let's see. Top barrel score is 80.9. We got one barrel signal. Top home run form is going to be 68%. So let's see what's going on. Top reads is Matt Olson, Michael Harris, Alec Burleson, Austin Riley. Got Waldrop. Let's see. I wonder why his ERA is missing. I'll look in that. Got Waldrop. Then we've got Dustin May. Got 4.3 ERA. Oh, excuse me, guys. Yeah, got a 4.3 ERA, so this could be an interesting game. Let's see. Barrel scores going Burleson, Velasquez, Walker, Newbar. Matchup Burleson, Velasquez, Newbar, Walker. Velasquez looks good. Man, shout out Newbar though. Newbar has been balling. I do like Newbar. His form's been creeping up. I've been watching him past couple of days. I did take a basis prop for him the other day, I think. Burley. I know Burleson didn't come through for us today, but he does look good again. His form has been increasing. He's got a good barrel score. Let me go Burleson. Bases, hits, runs, RBIs. Newbar would be the next person. I don't think Jordan Walker's ever hitting another home run. I haven't seen that man pop up anywhere in a long time. And it shows, right? His form has been declining. A huge decline. I wonder if athletes deal with injuries that they just don't tell people about. Because it's crazy to watch somebody go from swinging the bat exceptionally well to just not really doing anything. But what do I know? I don't play no baseball. Used to, but nah. I was a kid, bro. Yeah, Newbar. But I do watch a lot of baseball though, so. And I stare at these charts all day. All right, we got Atlanta versus Dustin May. This should be an interesting matchup. See our barrel signal pop up. Barrel scores going Olson, Harris, Riley. Matchups going Harris, Olson, Baldwin. I'm going Olson because he's our barrel signal. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, we didn't have a barrel signal and nope, St. Louis didn't have one. We just have one this game. And let's see. Michael Harris looks good. Baldwin does look good. Home run form is Fly balls have been that's why. His launch angle has just been like mediocre. So he's hitting a lot of just like liners and grounders. I mean, but he is getting on base. And he had been getting on base this season. He does fall right below that 64. So this is somebody I would necessarily put on like a watch list for home runs. If he starts hitting a couple more and creeping up, he'll be above that 65 box, right? So that's kind of how I see it. Right, you don't want to let somebody inside before you check the ticket. So I want to check his ticket first. I want to see him hit another home run, get above that 65, keep these stats right here, right? Keep up getting on base, keep up your contact when you're you're getting on base when you're making contact. He's got wonderful barrel, good fly ball. Good home run to fly ball ratio, meaning the amount of home runs per fly balls he's hitting, he's hitting at a high clip. Right now, though, since he's been back, he's just not hitting a lot of fly balls, which is okay. Baldwin you could take for bases. Harris you could take for bases. that's kind of how I would leave that there. All right, let's go to the next game. Tampa Bay versus Kansas City. Top barrel score 80.4. Got 3 barrel signals in this game. Top home run form is 96%. Top of reads is going Caminero, Witt, Caglione, and Perez. I don't even know what to say, man. This dude, Caminero, is just on fire like no other. Um, haven't seen something like this in a long time. The only thing I will say is be wary because he is hot. The odds are going to be trash. Um, Actually, I wonder how he did get this because that means his odds would have to be plus 300. Yeah, interesting. Go look at that, guys. Double check because if you can get him at some solid odds, I'm going to try to get this out early. If you can get him at some solid odds, I think that would be worth taking. Stephen Kolek has a 4.15 ERA. He's going to give up some runs, right? He's going to give up a couple runs. So, yeah, Caminero's on that list. Let's see. Mullins has a platoon advantage. Walls and Aranda have the platoon advantage. Diaz is heating up. Mullins hit a home run today that I know. Yeah, he's got good fly ball, good launch angle. Mullins could catch bases just on that, right? Fly ball and launch angle. But I don't want to just force anything. So, yeah, Caminero. Maybe Aranda. Yeah. If I want Aranda, it'd be bases. Same thing. Bases, hits, runs, RBIs. All right. Try to speed up a little bit. KC versus Ian Seymour. Seymour's got a 4.32 ERA. Barrel scores going with Caglione Perez. Matchups going with Caglione Perez. And barrel scores going with and Caglione. What do you think we're doing? What do you think? And my guy Cags. All right. So again, guys, whenever you guys are watching this video, just know I do put the notes in the description of the video. So you will be able to have that when you're watching the video. Just go ahead and check in the description. The link to this document will be in there. Do not worry, guys. And I actually am going to have a second surprise one in there that the model itself gave me. And it's like a surprise one because it had a lot more names on there than I'm giving you now. I just did not want to attach all of those names in my personal list that I also go through. Like when I don't just make this for you guys. Like I don't just do these videos for you guys either. I go back and watch this. I watch it to get ideas and see how I can combine things and profiles that I may have overlooked even earlier, right? While giving this to you all. So just keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind. All right, so let's see. Let's go to the next game. Got Detroit versus Texas. Ooh, it's going to be a good game. Top barrel score, 82.2. Barrel signals, 4. I know where they're coming from, too. And top home run form is going to be 95%. And that goes to Jock Peterson. Okay. Top reads in this game is Green, Peterson, Carpenter, Dingler. We got Evaldi on the mound, 3.95 ERA. Framber Valdez on the mound, 4.05 ERA. Both of these pitchers could implode at some point, and we could see a 9-7 game. Or both of these pitchers pitch like who they really think they are, and we see a 2-3 game. Could be really high scoring, could be very low scoring. There's a lot of good bats in this game. Even though Texas doesn't have any barrel signals, still some great bats down there that we have to respect. So off rip, barrel scores going green, Carpenter, Dingler, Torkelson. Matchups going green, Dingler, Carpenter, Torkelson. Either way, you're pretty safe with a Detroit stack right now. These guys are playing lights out. All week, we could have been making money alone on just Detroit and one other person. Detroit and one other prop. That's how consistent they've been right now. They won in extras today. So they're playing good baseball. They're trying to go into the All-Star break with some dubs. So I'm gonna look at them. I'm just gonna look at them. Riley Green looks like the best combination, but Riley Green has also been chalking folks too. So, but for the sake of what we are doing, I have to. Not necessarily have to, right? I'm putting home run because they are the easiest path to home runs. That doesn't mean they are the only path to home runs and the most guaranteed. Carpenter, Dingler, Torkelson. You know what I did? I know what I did the other day now. Dingler and Torkelson. His names, bro. There we go. Yeah, there we go. All right. Go ahead and give him the props. We're just gonna do this. Yeah. All of them have the barrel score. Not saying go put all 4 of them on a parlay. Don't do that. I know one person is probably thinking, oh yeah, I'm about to slap all of these on the same game parlay. Now you could though. That's the thing. I can't tell you what to do because they very well much all could hit. Odds, you probably get some ridiculous odds too. Put 10 cents on there and win 10,000. Maybe something even crazier. But don't do that. Don't advise it. Don't do it. I mean, if I had to mention somebody else from Detroit, it would be McGonigal. It would be Ottman. They're not at 64 barrel scores. McGonigal did just barrel a ball, though, the other day. I think it was today he hit a home run. And Ottman slapped a home run the other day. So don't always take these for face value. Watch a couple stats. Pay attention to a couple stats. Watch the game. See how they improve. See if anything is getting better, and then you'll know when they're ready. All right, got Texas versus Framber. Framber with that 4.05 ERA. He's got to face Peterson, Berger, Nimmo, Young. Yeah, it's going to be a wild game. Peterson, Foskey, Berger, Young. Foskey's numbers, again, just because he's low sample size, but amazing power. Berger looks good. Nimmo owns the highest form. Yeah, let's go Nimmo. Yeah, Young looks good. Berger looks good. Jock Peterson though too. Yeah, this game is stacked, guys. This game is stacked. I like Foskey, man. He could make Framber pay tomorrow. Berger. Yeah, let's go. Let's go Young. All right, let's go to the next game. Ooh, got the Angels at Seattle. All right, giving us a top barrel score 74.3, one barrel signal. Top form 72%. Top reads in this game is going Canzone, Nito, Soler, and Raleigh. Barrel signals going Canzone. I'm good with that. I'm okay with that. Yeah, he's definitely getting extra bases. He's definitely got good barrel. All right, let's see. Angel versus Bryce Miller. It's going to be an interesting game. 1.97 ERA. Not really making too many mistakes. Top 3 barrel, Nito, Soler, Adele. Top 3 matchup, Soler, Nito. Is that low? Yeah, Nito and Soler. Jose Siri could do something too, though. He's got good numbers. Let's go Nito. And let's see. It's the swinging strike though for most of everybody that has me not worried, but just man, these dudes are gonna be swinging at a lot of BS tomorrow. Balls in the ground. I can see it now. First at bat, somebody swings at a crazy pitch to get struck out. Something wild and off to the left, man. Yeah, these pitches are getting wicked. So yeah, definitely pay attention to this. You could take some Bryson Miller K's if you wanted to. Let's see, nah. Yeah, Nito, Soler. Yeah, Nito and Soler. I could force a third one, but it's not even that important. I just don't see it there. It's good pitching on the mound. I'm not gonna disrespect that man. I know I wouldn't be able to hit 95 miles an hour, whatever he'd be throwing. So yeah, that'll be interesting. All right, got Seattle versus Urena. He's got 3.14 ERA. Barrel scores going Canzone, Rayleigh. Matchup is going Canzone, Rayleigh. Yeah, Canzone. He's got that barrel signal. Yeah, all right. Oh, wait. There we go. All right. So after Canzone, I mean, Rayleigh does look good. It's just his form. Hasn't been the best. And his swing and strike is ridiculous. Ew. I wouldn't be surprised if he did strike out a couple times yesterday. But, I mean, his power is there. His contact is there. You know, I'm going to take him for bases and hit runs RBIs. Why not? Because everything is there. It's just his form. I don't necessarily need him to hit a home run, though. I need him to do this, create extra bases. I need him to do this, hit fly balls. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's go Rayleigh. Hits runs RBI. Let's see. Do I like anybody else? I mean, you could go Cal, but I'm not going to do it yet because I want to see his form heat up still a little bit more. But you could go Cal. You could. Yeah, so, all right, let's go to the last game. Let's go to the last game. All right, got the Padres versus the Dodgers. Oh, my gosh, back again? It's going to be a rough stretch for us. All right, we got 89.2 is going to be our top barrel score, barrel signal. We've got 3 this game, and we've got an 89% home run form. Top reads is going Shohei, Muncy, Freeman, Tatis. Barrel scores, immediately first 2. One is going Freddie Freeman, and one is going Tatis. And it looks like Manny Machado is at third barrel signal. All right. I could get down with that. Tatis. Machado. Cool. Let's see. All right. All right. Let's go ahead and see what's going on. What else is under the hood here? Yeah, Gavin Sheets. I could see Gavin Sheets doing something tomorrow too. He's starting to heat back up. He's getting on base. Low swinging strikes, so he's showing plate discipline. He's making okay contact, not bad. He's getting the ball through the sweet spot, in the sweet spot. Hitting the balls at that nice angle, getting squared up. It's just current form. Current fly ball isn't the best. But that's okay. That's okay. Sometimes it happens. Let's see what we could get. Yeah, Gavin Sheets. I mean, Gavin Sheets or even Ty France, right? Their profiles are very similar. Very, very similar. Yeah. All right, we'll go Gavin Sheets. I'll put Sheets on there. Total bases, hits, runs, RBIs. All right, let's see what the Dodgers talking about. Randy Vasquez. Oh, let's see who's pitching. So Sasaki's pitching 4.88 ERA. So yeah, we could put up some numbers tomorrow. And Randy Vasquez is pitching for Padres 4.44 ERA. Whew, it's gonna be a rough one. Barrel score is going Otani, Muncy, Freeman. Matchup is going Otani, Muncy, rushing. And barrel signal is going Freeman. Which I really like, Freeman. Alright, yeah, I really like Freddie Freeman, man. I hate to say that too because he's a Dodger. I'm a Padres fan, but it's all good. It's all good. Freddie Freeman's really the truth. Muncy does look good tomorrow, though, too. I've been waiting on him. I missed him the other day, but I do think Muncy could hit a home run, too. I mean, Muncy, if we're talking, Muncy could hit a moonshot if he wanted to. It's just a matter of if he wants to. Form's just not there yet. So, no moonshots for Muncy, but he could get bases and could get hits, runs, RBIs. Oh, let me put that man's name first. Let's see, do I see anybody else? Yeah, Muncy's got the platoon. Rushing has the platoon. Mookie Betts. Don't want to sweat Mookie. Nah. He's got a low barrel. I'm trying to debate if I want to do Dalton rushing, and this is those moments if I have to debate with myself, I don't even want to force it. Yeah, Freeman and Muncy. I think I'm okay with just Freeman and Muncy. Yeah, we'll just keep it at that. And unless you wanted to, Tommy Edman does have good form right now. I mean, Mookie Betts does have decent form too. And Dalton rushing is kind of consistently popping up. Yeah, you know what? Let's go rushing. Let's go rushing. Total bases, hits, runs, RBIs.